Kyle here again, and today I want to talk to you about something critically important in the world of sales, and that is the truth about prospecting. Now, let's face it, prospecting is not the same as it was 10 years ago. 10 years ago, we used to just put together a beautiful script, head into the office, pick up the phone, make 100 dials, book up your week, and off you go into the field to your meetings, and you're very, very successful in sales. Now, that's not how it is today anymore, right? Today, we have automation that you can utilize that will help you send out hundreds, if not thousands, of crafted messages to a variety of prospects throughout your sales territory. You've got artificial intelligence that you can use to craft incredible scripts and dialogues and all kinds of cool things that are going to help you be more successful at prospecting. And let's face it, the customers are so educated nowadays that they don't want to hear from you early in the sales process. They want to do the research themselves. They want to hear from you late in the prospect. And best of all, the phone is dead. Nobody uses cold calls anymore. Nobody picks up the phone. Buyers don't take meetings from cold calls, right? Wrong. Just look at your inbox right now and tell me, how many automated messages do you have in your email? How many automated messages do you have in your LinkedIn messages? And out of those automated messages, tell me, how many of them truly inspire a response from you where you want to have a meeting or have a further conversation with whichever computer sent you that information? My guess is not very many. And yes, buyers are extremely educated nowadays, much more educated than they were before. But the fact is that they are significantly more bombarded with this information. Did you know that on average, 80% of buyers are open to talking to you, the salesperson, early in the process as opposed to late? They want you to help them get through that information and navigate that information. They don't have time to go through the internet, and they're not sitting on the internet surfing your products all day long. They got a job to do, okay? And also, did you know that out of the top 5 best prospecting methods, 3 of them, you heard me right, 3 of them are on the phone. Okay? So, no, it's not like it was 10 years ago. Things are different. However, it's not what you think it is if you just listen to everything you hear online and all these different automation AI platforms telling you that prospecting is dead and you don't need to pick up the phone anymore, because that's not true. So, how do you be successful prospecting today? And let's make sure we know that if you're not successful prospecting, you're not going to be successful selling. It is the single most fundamental component of you having a successful career in sales. If you can't prospect, you can't close deals. If you can't close deals, you're not going to win. So how do we prospect effectively today? Well, first and foremost, you got to get comfortable on the phone, and we'll talk about phones and scripts in a minute, but you have got to get comfortable using the phone. But you can't just use the phone like you used to do in years past. You need to use other methods of communication to create interest and to create a campaign around you and your product and your business. You need to use email, crafted, strategically planned emails that are customized, that are personalized, that are based on value and focus on the buyer, not on what you want to sell. You need to use things like LinkedIn and, again, strategically deploy messages to your prospects. Again, these need to be personalized. If they're not personalized, delete is what the buyer does, because they get hundreds of those messages on a daily basis. So you need to use these technologies to build a bit of a brand, build some awareness, and you need to combine that with the phone, picking up phone calls. Okay? You have to be buyer centric. Okay? Your message needs to be focused on bringing value. Your buyers, your prospects are not going to talk to you unless you bring something of value to them. And almost 60% of buyers will tell you that the sales meeting they had with the salesperson did not bring value. Okay? So you really have to think about, how am I going to bring value in this prospecting call? But more importantly, you have to deliver in that meeting as well, bringing value to your customer. Okay. Now, to be successful in prospecting, scripts are incredibly important. Okay. So you need to create email scripts that are crafted and customized. You could utilize things like Google Alerts or LinkedIn. There's all kinds of notifications you can use so that you can be informed on valid topics that might spark that first call or that first email to your prospect, as you may have heard something through those notifications that you might have a solution for, or it may be an opportunity for you to create a conversation and build a relationship with that buyer. So use those technologies to stay informed and to help you craft customized, personalized LinkedIn and email communications to it. In addition to that, you need to combine those efforts with dedicated time on the phone. Okay, you need to have strong scripts that have referrals, other customers that you've served, how you've served them, and ultimately what was the benefit that that customer saw through using your product. You need to combine dedicated time slots on the phone. And don't just sit on the phone for 4 hours straight and don't take a break, okay? You're not gonna have a lot of success. You're gonna get burned out. Go 40 minutes on, dial. Take a break, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, get up, walk around, refresh. Do another 40 minutes. Do that for a couple of hours. Have dedicated time slots in your week that you can utilize that, okay? So that's how you prospect today. If you were relying solely on automation and email messaging to be successful on prospecting, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. It's going to be a long road for you. You absolutely have to utilize the phone. And oh yeah, if I didn't mention it before, 70% of buyers will take meetings from cold calls on the phone. So you have to do it right. Use the automation and the AI and email to build credibility, to build your brand, to build awareness, but then get on the phone, make the dials. There's really no other way to be very, very successful in prospecting. And as we mentioned before, if you're successful in prospecting, you will be successful in sales. If you want to learn more, let's chat. I'd be happy to help. Reach out and let's connect.